The Young, and the Restless spoilers. Full Monday update, August 31. Welcome back to our channel, you guys, and happy Tuesday, which is honestly a beautiful day to dive headfirst into the absolute madness that is Genoa City. Grab your iced coffees because we are about to lose our collective minds. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing immediately. I am literally shaking. Wait, we need to talk about this now. I am literally filming this while I am running errands, like I am walking down the aisle of a grocery store right now, because I just had to jump on here and vent. My soul has actually left my body. I am hyperventilating, and I need you all to act like that one friend who treats every single moment of this absolute Genoa City circus like the most insane, world-ending tea ever. We are not just watching this show, besties. We are genuinely invested. I am personally offended by half the cast right now and totally living for the rest of them. Keep up with me, because my brain is going a million miles a minute, and I am spilling all the tea right now. Let us start with the absolute cinematic mayhem that is Jack and Diane. Besties, they went skinny dipping. I repeat, Jack and Diane went straight up skinny dipping. I was mid skincare and smeared charcoal mask all over my expensive living room rug when this scene happened. Literally had to yeet my phone across the room because I could not handle the sheer audacity of these two just casually stripping down and jumping into the Abbott pool. They are talking about how everything they need is right here, and the next thing you know, clothes are flying. I am physically vibrating from the shock. Wait, I need to veer off into a completely random tangent for a second. Do you think the Abbott pool is heated to exactly 82 degrees? It has to be, right? The ambient lighting around that pool was giving major, moody, psychological thriller vibes. But also, who cleans that pool? Is there a pool boy we do not know about? The aesthetic choices of the Abbott Mansion backyard are genuinely fascinating to me. The stonework alone is straight up architectural perfection. Okay, wait, I am glitching. Okay, back to the main event. So they finished their little midnight swim, which is honestly so unhinged for people with this much corporate trauma, and they go back to their room. And what does Jack do? He completely ruins the post-skinny dipping vibes by trauma dumping about Patty Williams. Bestie, be for real right now. You are fresh out of the pool, wrapped in a luxury towel, and you bring up Patty. He literally tells Diane that he will regret what happened with Patty Williams until the day he dies. Send help. My soul has actually left my body. Why would you bring her up right now? Jack is officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done with his emotional timing. But then Diane gets super vulnerable, and I am genuinely clutching my chest because I am too unwell to handle the gravity of this conversation. Diane opens up and tells Jack that because of her past, she always felt like she never truly deserved him. I am literally crying in the club right now. The psychological depth of Diane Jenkins Abbott feeling unworthy of Jack after everything they have survived. It is a high-octane psychological masterpiece. I am spiraling over their choices, but I am also weirdly rooting for them to just go to therapy and figure it out, manifesting a total emotional breakthrough for Diane by the next update, because she needs it. Wait, backtrack for a second, I missed a step. We need to talk about Phyllis Summers. Oh my God, Phyllis storming the Newman Ranch is the exact energy I need to channel for the rest of my life. The chaos, the absolute unhinged vibration of Phyllis Summers. She bursts into the ranch like she owns the place, and Victor immediately asks why she is there, using that incredibly dismissive tone that makes me want to scream into a pillow. Phyllis starts rambling about Arabesque and how she has lost one of her key players, Matt Clark. Did I say that yet? Ugh. My brain is mush. Moving on. Yes, Matt is missing. And Victor just starts chuckling. That chuckle, I am genuinely hyperventilating right now just thinking about the sheer disrespect of Victor Newman's chuckle. It is the most condescending, villainous sound on television. Phyllis asks him straight up if he thinks she believes he stole Matt Clark from her, and she demands to know what he did to him. Phyllis is looking at Victor like he is her most problematic friend, and she is basically ready to tear the ranch apart brick by brick to find Matt. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but Victor's living room decor is still so aggressively intimidating. The leather, the dark wood, the massive portraits, it is giving major, I will destroy your life energy. Anyway, Phyllis straight up accuses Victor of not being honest, saying she knows he is behind Matt's disappearance. She literally reminds him that he has orchestrated kidnappings before and calls him an expert in the field. The absolute cinematic drama of Phyllis calling out Victor's kidnapping history to his face. I am deceased. Victor, being the absolute menace that he is, just tells her to leave. He does not even entertain her. So Phyllis threatens to call the cops. And Victor's response? He tells her to go ahead and do it so they can finally rid the town of a real menace. Besties, the shade, the absolute savagery. Victor is basically daring her to bring the police into this, knowing full well Matt Clark is a walking disaster. Phyllis promises Victor that she will find Matt and storms out. I am calling it right now. Phyllis's detective arc is about to go nuclear, and it is going to be a total dumpster fire. Wait, we need to shift gears because I am physically unwell over Billy and Sally. They are at Society for dinner, and don't even get me started on the vibes of Society. The lighting is always so perfectly dim, and I just know their breadsticks are probably $12 each, but I digress. Billy is recounting his entire conversation with Lily to Sally, and he is acting so smug. He tells Sally that Lily finally suggested that maybe they could reach a deal if he makes a compelling case. Billy is basically planning his victory parade right there over the appetizers. Sally, who is genuinely the only person in this entire town with fully functioning brain cells, asks him if he actually convinced Lily. Billy says she is considering it. Sally immediately clocks the danger. She is like, this seems way too easy. I wonder if Lily is setting a trap for you. Sally is analytical. She is cautious. She is everything. Billy is not, but Billy defends Lily. He talks about how Lily's brother and cousin are leaving Winters, leaving her to run the company all by herself. So he thinks she is just desperate for a solution. Delusional. Billy Abbott is straight up delusional. Sally points out the massive, glaringly obvious fact that Kane is vying for the Chancellor CEO spot. And then you guys, I am literally shaking. Sally mentions Amber Moore. Amber Moore, the deep lore. Sally suggests that Lily might have talked to Kane's mom or even Amber Moore, who wrote Catherine's autobiography. The fact that Amber was mentioned has me spiraling into existential tangents about the history of this show. Sally tells Billy that until they are completely sure there is nothing else going on, they need to stay vigilant and watch out for Lily. And what does Billy do? He tells Sally not to worry because he has a plan. I literally had to scream into a pillow. Billy's arrogant, I have a plan face is my absolute villain origin story. He never has a good plan. His plans always result in corporate explosions and everyone hating him. Billy is officially on my do not perceive list right alongside Jack. I am so done with his overconfidence. Manifesting a total reality check for Billy Abbott because he is about to walk right into a buzzsaw. Oh, hold on. Let us actually talk about that buzzsaw. Got to Lily's house. Kane is there, and he is whining. Genuinely, Kane is whining about not being consulted. He asks Lily if she is just going to let Billy take Chancellor away easily, and he gets all defensive, asking if she did not think to consult her CEO or if she just assumed his opinion did not matter. Bestie, read the room. Lily is exhausted. She snaps back at him, asking if he has any idea what she has been through this past week. She thought he would be the one person on her side who would not hold a grudge. Kane immediately backpedals and apologizes, which he should, because Lily is a queen and we do not tolerate Lily slander on this channel. Lily admits that she has not given Billy an answer yet. They start discussing how none of this makes any sense, and Lily says she feels like there is something else going on. She is so intuitive. Kane says that if there is some deep, dark secret buried in Chancellor, they need to find out what it is. And then Kane drops the most unhinged strategic nuke of the century. Kane says, if it is something bad, it is better that it falls under Billy's leadership than theirs. You guys, Kane is basically suggesting they let Billy buy a ticking time bomb. He asks Lily if she agrees that if whatever Billy has caused gets exposed, the best way to protect themselves is to let Billy take the fall. I am literally hyperventilating right now. The strategic manipulation, the corporate warfare. Kane is ready to sacrifice Billy on the altar of Chancellor's dark secrets, and I am totally living for it. Kane says he does not think they should just hand the keys over to Billy because he could bankrupt the company, but Lily admits that shutting down Billy's delusions might be the best way to protect themselves. They both agree that fighting Billy is the best course of action for now. Lily says she is going to tell Billy that he has not convinced her and that she is ready to fight. She says this will buy them time to dig deeper into the issue. I am glitching out. The cinematic drama of Lily and Kane plotting to stall Billy while they dig for dirt is everything I never knew I needed. They are going to let Billy think he is fighting a normal corporate battle while they are secretly trying to unearth a scandal that could destroy him. I am calling it the villain arc for everyone involved is about to go nuclear. We are witnessing a high-octane psychological masterpiece where the stakes are astronomical and my grip on reality is completely slipping. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Basically, Jack and Diane are trauma bonding in the pool. Phyllis is ready to tear Victor limb from limb to find Matt. Billy is blindly walking into a trap because he refuses to listen to Sally. And Lily and Kane are orchestrating the most savage corporate stall tactic in history. I am physically unwell. I'm clutching my chest. And this situation is now my entire personality. I am not okay, besties. We are going to need a support group to survive the rest of this week in Genoa City. Send help, because I am officially deceased.